Hey there, Alabama. You are about to find yourself in a position where you have a statewide vaccine passport. That's absolutely true, and it's happening in Montgomery. It's happening today. We've got today and tomorrow to kill this bill. This bill started off as a bill that would ban a federal vaccine passport. And if it passes, that's exactly how the corrupt media is going to sell it. They're going to tell you, WDHN in Dothan, Alabama, is going to tell you that a ban on a vaccine passport has passed and protected you against a federal law, which will be true, except they're going to leave out the fact that it created a vaccine passport in Alabama. And here's what happened. The bill left the Senate, and it was not a perfect bill, but it was an okay bill. It was a bill that we could live with, and it did that. It banned, if a vaccine passport is passed in Washington, it would have made it toothless in the state of Alabama. When it got to the House, higher education got involved, and the medical industry here in Alabama got involved, and they created essentially a passport. What they've done is employees in higher education and employees that work in the medical field, and I mean, when I say medical field, this is very broad. Anything that could even be considered medical field, far beyond doctors' offices and dentist offices. All of those employees will be required to take the vaccine, and beyond that, they will be able to deny services to you if you don't have the vaccine. That is exactly a vaccine passport. That is exactly what the bill was designed to defeat. It basically creates that. Now, it stops Walmart from being able to force you to have a vaccine and you can't come in. Is that a success? No. If you can't go to the doctor, if you can't go to the dentist, if you can't have a medical procedure, if you can't send your kids to college, if you can't even enter a college, it's a vaccine passport, and that's what it does. What I need you to do, and I'm going to show you how to do that. If you don't already know who your member of the House is, there'll be, at the top of this video, there'll be a link you can click and go in there and just put in just a little bit of information, and you can find your member of the House. I need you to call your member of the House. I need you to call the Speaker of the House, Speaker McCutcheon. I'm going to give you his phone number. It's 334-261-0505. I need you to call that number and keep calling until you get a live person. I need you to tell them to kill this bill. Kill the vaccine passport ban bill, because it's not really a ban. We need to kill it. The next session will just start all over. I need you to call your member of the House. Kill this bill. You need to also be aware that there was a bill last session that was killed that would have created a vaccine database. All of a sudden, bam, this bill is back again. We need to kill this bill. We've got today and tomorrow to kill both of these bills. One of the many things that this thing would do, instead of just creating a database, is it would take your medical information and identifying data, like Social Security numbers of you and your kids, and that would be completely under the control of the Alabama Department of Health, which are unelected government bureaucrats that you have no control over. You can't just elect someone else if you don't like what they do. They have an enormous amount of power, not by law, but by policy. And it would allow them to decide what data is collected, where that data is shared, how it's shared, and with whom. So we need to kill that bill, and we need to kill this vaccine passport bill. Because right now, colleges can set policy about who can attend and what vaccines you must or must not have, may or may not have. But that's policy. That's not codified in state law. This will be in law. You know, right now, a dentist office could say, if you don't have your vaccine, we're not going to see you, and that would be their policy. This would be in state law. We need to kill these bills. Please get on the phone. Please get active. This is why we created South Alabama Liberty. This is why the meetings are important. This is why we need to continue to grow. This is why we need your help. You can find us on Facebook at s.a.liberty. You can find us on the web at saliberty.com. My name is Clint Grantham, and I appreciate your time.